name is Daniel Galena, and I am a dungeon master and player. Dungeons & Dragons takes place in the collective imagination of the people playing it. So you just need one dungeon master that controls everything, really just sets the setting, characters, story, and then you have players who play through the story that the dungeon master creates. I had known about D&D forever, since I was very young, but I was never given the opportunity to play it until COVID. The first character I ever played as was a satyr, which is a half goat, half man, who was being controlled by a rat, so like Ratatouille type beat, but the rat had him in like a suspended animation, so he couldn't talk, which made it very difficult for me to actually play the game. As a player, honestly, my favorite stories include when my character dies. Like, I always think, okay, it's really annoying sometimes, but like, that's how the game is. So I'd say a good story I have is when my first character died. He was killed by the other players by accident. He was pushed into the line of fire, and several bad things happened. He was barbecued, flattened, irradiated, all within like 5 minutes. A dungeon master is the person who creates the story, the setting, the characters, everything other than the players. The dungeon master is in control of the world that the players exist in. I first became a dungeon master first semester sophomore year. My friend had invited me to his house and we decided to play it, and we only got through one session. I'm currently playing with my friends. We meet once a week, and we have a system in place in which I'm Dungeon Master one week, and I run my own campaign, my own story, and on the alternating weeks, my friend Luke runs his campaign, totally different story, totally different characters. In the campaign I'm currently running, there's this villain. His name is Fa-esh, and he's kind of like criminal underworld boss type beat, but no one's ever seen his face. And now news has arrived to our players that he intends on destroying the country, and every one of the players has like their own kind of vendetta against Fa-esh. So the story is that they're trying to find out where he's holed up, and they're gonna try and get him. As a DM, my favorite story is one recently. I was really frustrated with it at the time, but now that I look back on it, I think it's pretty funny. My players had walked into a town, and everyone was under the control of this mind flayer, which is this monster that controls minds. But it was supposed to be very difficult, and they went through it. I don't even know. It took them a very short amount of time. At the time, it was very frustrating, but I think it's pretty funny now. If you're trying to get into D&D as a player, I'd say try and really be involved, because if you're only half into it, then you're not going to have fun. And for a dungeon master, plan thoroughly, but also don't try and predict what people are going to do. Have fun, and everyone should play Dungeons & Dragons.